I just wanted to come on here and give my 2 pence about the situation because it's just getting on my nerves. I'm seeing too many people being just way too silent about this issue, and have been way too silent about this issue, not just now but in the past, and it's just frustrating me so much. I feel like if you are a non-black person, you, out of all people, should be the ones that are more vocal about this situation, especially if you are white. If you are white, no matter how hard your life has been, you have the gift of white privilege. You are able to walk down the street and not feel like you're going to be racially profiled, not feel like you're going to be misjudged or mistreated because of the colour of your skin. And other people, other darker skinned people don't have that privilege. And if you have that privilege, that means you have a voice, and you will not be judged for voicing that opinion and voicing your own frustration about looking at how your black friends, how your black counterparts are being treated. And I feel like if you do not use that privilege properly, if you don't use it politically, educationally, then there's no point. There is literally no point. Fair enough, if you don't want to be that person that's bombarding your Instagram with posts about everything that's going on in America and things that are going on in the UK, then that's fine, but you need to be doing something. Because if you're just sitting there watching all of these things happen, you're not having conversations with your racist family members, you're not having conversations about all the microaggressions you're hearing coming out of your friends' mouths, you're not having conversations with yourself about things that you may have said or thought that aren't correct. And I feel like if you're not even doing that, trying to change the mind of one person, then you need to check yourself, because it's just not right. You can't sit back and watch all of this stuff happening knowing you have a privilege and just not do anything. It's just backwards. And I know that me being a mixed race person, being very light skinned, I have a degree of privilege in myself of being able to have this voice and not be subjected to as much, racial discrimination as my darker skinned counterparts do. But I still feel like this needs to be spoken about. People need to voice this more often. People need to understand how much of a problem this is. And if you are someone that isn't black, that isn't half black, and you leech off black culture, you leech off music that we create, you leech off the style that we create, the hairstyles that we create, all these sorts of things, you leech off our men, our women, you fetishize the idea of having mixed race children, but your mouth is about this situation, and you just need to just move, because you have this privilege for what? What are you using it for? You're not using it for any sort of benefit. You're just fetishizing black culture. I can't even speak. Fetishizing black culture and using it for your own enjoyment, romanticizing it, over-sexualizing it, and making it something for your own benefit. When you're seeing these people dying, you don't care. You don't care about black culture when it comes to things like that. But when it comes to your own enjoyment, your own leeching of the culture, your own appreciation, whatever you want to call it, that's when the line is drawn. You need to be able to appreciate both sides if that's how you're going to move, because it's just not right. And I feel that some people just don't get that. They don't understand white privilege. They don't understand, even as a non-black person but a person of colour, you also need to understand that you do have a voice as well, and you need to support your brothers and sisters, because it's just not fair. Nothing is fair, and I'm just done.